everyone, to start out this look, I'm first applying an Elmers glue stick over top of her eyebrows to cancel out some of the colors so that it looks more bleached. And I went backwards on the eyebrows first just to make sure that they stuck down a little better, and then I went over 2 times, but don't go over more than twice because it starts to clump. And now I'm just putting on some Covergirl Outlast foundation all over her face, and then before I do her eyebrows I make sure that I set them with powder to absorb any moisture, and then I put the foundation over top of it. Underneath her eyes, I'm using the same foundation and I'm pressing that in with a damp beauty blender, and I feel like this foundation has better coverage than the concealer that I have, so that's why I'm using that. And then once that's blended in, I'm going to set it into place with a pressed powder. All over her eyelids, I've just applied a light silver eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend that upwards towards her eyebrow. And I'm also going to bring that down onto her lower lash line as well. Then on the outer corner of her eye, I'm taking this dark kind of navy gray, and I'm just going to press that into a wing shape, and I'm going to bring that all the way into her crease using little back and forth motions. Most of the colors that I'm using for this look are from the Morphe 35K palette, and I highly recommend it. I've used it for pretty much every Countess look because it has so many eyeshadows, and they're really amazing quality. Then on the inner corner, I'm using a MAC eyeshadow. This is Phloof, and it's one of the best white kind of highlighty shades. And then on the outer corner of her eye, I'm just going to take a black eyeshadow, and I'm pressing that in just to deepen up the outer corner and the crease. I'm also bringing that shadow down onto her lower lash line, and I'm just going to keep it on the outer corner and then stop it right in the middle of her eye. Next, I'm just creating a soft liner with a black eyeshadow with an angled brush just on the outer corner of her eye, and I'm bringing that right up until the middle of her eye, and then I'm going to blend that in with a small fluffy brush just to keep it soft and blended. Then to create the little silver teardrop things that she has, you can either use like a silver liner, but I didn't have one, so I'm just using a silver eyeshadow mixed with water, and I'm just going to create the shape with a little angled brush. On Gaga's eyelid, it looks like she has the same silver paint on her eyelid, just like in the middle of it. So I'm taking this silver glitter liner and I'm applying that into the middle of her eye, and then I'm pressing on some silver eyeshadow to kind of look like the paint that she has. The glitter eyeliner acts kind of like a glue, and it makes the eyeshadow stick to it better, so it kind of resembles paint a little more, I think. And this whole look is supposed to be like very artsy, and it's not supposed to be perfect, so you don't have to make it look too perfect. And then I'm just taking the same silver glitter liner and I'm pressing some eyeshadow over top of it so it's more pigmented. For her lashes, I'm just using the Covergirl Supersizer Mascara, and I'm putting 1 coat because her lashes didn't seem that dramatic. And then on the inner corners of her eyes, I'm just using a little bit of red eyeshadow to make them look more bloodshot, because Gaga's eyes always look like they're bloodshot. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm just blending that into the silver a little bit more. To finish off the face, I'm using the NYX Contour Kit, and I'm just going to bronze the outside of her face, and then in the hollows of her cheekbones underneath her chin, and I'm using large circular motions just to keep it really blended. After I've applied the initial bronzer, I like to take the face powder on the same brush, and I just apply a generous amount of face powder, and I just buff all of that in so that the bronzer looks like it's melting in with the skin. To add a deeper contour, I'm taking the darker shade from the NYX Contour Kit with a fan brush, and I'm just adding a more precise line right in the hollows of her cheekbones. Now I'm applying some highlighter on the high points of her cheekbones, and then I'm also putting that right on the top of her head and on the center of her nose and also on her chin. To highlight her cupid's bow and to really make it stand out, I'm using MAC's Phloof eyeshadow on a small fluffy brush. And then I'm just taking the Sephora red lip liner and I'm just going to line her lips and then fill them in with that. And then over top of the lip liner, I'm going to use MAC's Ruby Woo lipstick. To make the lipstick look more precise, I'm just using a lip brush to clean up the edges. And then on the outer corner of her lips, I'm using a little bit of black eyeshadow on a fluffy brush just to give it some dimension. After you've applied the black, you want to blend that in with the lipstick with the lip brush, and then you can also apply some more lipstick on top of it just to help blend it. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching.